Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. First of all, as you can see, I'm all pumped because this is a workout. This thing right here, it's like a coffin, dude. It's like opening a goddamn coffin. It's like getting a vampire Dracula out of there. First of all, I'm a strong guy. I don't mean to brag about it. I'm a strong guy. I can do it by myself. But for some of you, you're gonna need some help. You're gonna need somebody to help you out with this thing. You're gonna have a difficult time if you're gonna do it by yourself. Okay, so this thing it's huge, and is it an overkill? Well, we'll find out if it's an overkill. So right now it's a mess. I got all these wires and everything. Got some more stuff over here, as you can see. So the whole thing it's a mess. But there it is. It's right there right now. Currently, I got it. Just to give you a little scope, just how big this thing is. Look at that chair. It's disappearing. And just look the size of this thing, man. It keeps going and going and going from one table to the other. And look how big my table is, dude. It's crazy. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Obviously, this is still a mess because I'm still, trying to get my stuff organized here. I got some lights over here on this side. So it's going to be difficult for you to see. Maybe I can zoom out a little bit. There you go, like that. I'll have to turn off some of these lights. But it's gigantic, dude. All right, so this is me setting it up. One of the biggest problems that I had setting it up was the this part right here. Just look at this, the feet that they're holding this monitor. Look how wide they are, dude. It's like ridiculous. The entire table, almost the entire table, dude. And look just how big this thing is. Look at my hand. Just look how big this thing is. This stand that's holding it. One of the cool things about this stand, you can move it up or down. But you got to use both hands. You cannot use this with one hand. You have to use both hands to move it up and down. And let me tell you, guys, it's already looking like an overkill. It's already looking like an overkill. Honestly, this thing is just gigantic. It's like ridiculously huge and wide, and it's heavy. But let me set it up. Listen, it's a mess right now. I got to clean all this up. I have to set everything up. But trust me, my camera here and this video is not going to do a jack shit in terms of showing you how big this thing is. It's just ridiculous. Look at the size of my hand. Look at this table. Look how big this table. This is a 27-inch iMac. It makes it look like a joke. Makes it look like a joke. Look at this. From one side to the one end of the table, to the other end of the table. It's just ridiculous. Trust me, when you see it in person, it's just this video, this camera, it's not going to show you really anything. You got to see this in person. It's just ridiculous. It's just really ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. But anyway, let me set it up. Let me put everything together, and then I can show you how it looks and everything. So let me go take care of that first. Now it also comes with this box. When you open this box, you get treated with a bunch of cables, man. There's like tons of cables here. And these cables are from the HDMI display port to a power brick. There's no power brick, I'm sorry, it's just an AC cable, which is pretty cool. This right here is the wall mount if you want to put it on the wall, but I don't really suggest that you put this sucker on the wall. This thing is just, it's going to be wobbly, it's going to fall off. Don't do it. If you want my advice, there's your display port. I got so many display ports, man, it's not even funny. There's your another display port. There's two display ports. And then you got another display. No, this is USB cable. Pretty cool. USB 3.0 cable. And then of course here, I think we got what it looks like an HDMI. Let me see what it says. Premium high-speed cable. So this is the HDMI 2.0 cable. But it's cool that they include all the cables. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let me set this up, and then let me clean this up, and then we'll go ahead and test this ridiculous super extra wide monitor. All right, so the first thing you notice when you turn this monitor on, it's just the sheer width, the sheer length of this monitor, and just how wide it is. I mean, it's just ridiculous. My camera right now, it's not even doing it justice. It's from one end of the table all the way to the other end of the table. It is just ridiculous. So how does it look? Well, my first impressions are that it really looks great. Now, this is just my first time, turning it on. I obviously need to do some testings on it. I need to see how the colors are, do some picture settings and whatnot. I have to test a bunch of different games on it. This is just my first impression. And my first impression here, what I'm seeing is just it's just ridiculously good. And another thing is that the viewing angles are pretty darn good, man, for such a wide monitor. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Look at my hand. Look at this. Follow my hand. Just look at this, man. It is just look at this Alienware Aurora, this tower that I have. It's like nothing. It's nothing compared to how big this thing is. You have to see this in person just to appreciate just how huge this thing is. Now you guys gonna say, well, what is the point of maybe buying something like this? Well, if you have a bunch of monitors, like 3 monitors, and you got a bunch of wires going in and out, I think this is a good substitute for getting your 3 monitors replaced with this, so that way you get everything on one monitor. Everything's connected on one monitor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna try one game. I'm gonna try American Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator, just to see how well it runs on Euro Truck Simulator. And I'm gonna turn the lights off as well, just like so you guys can see how it looks like without lights. All right, so I turned the lights off. As you can see right here, this is my Aurora Alienware desktop, and just look how small it is compared to like how gigantic this thing is. Trust me, my camera here is not doing a justice. You have to see this in person. The viewing angles are pretty darn good, even though it's curved. Like you see, it's curved. It's still pretty darn good, man. And I know this is a vertical alignment. This is actually a good thing that it is a VA panel and it has quantum dots, but this is pretty darn good so far, what I'm seeing. Maybe I can kind of like show it to you guys from afar like this, so you guys can see a little bit better from afar, kind of like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there's this light that lights up in the back of the monitor. Let me show you. Actually, it does lit up, but you have to manually turn it back on and off. It's really not big of a deal. Honestly, that light, it's nothing that you're going to be looking at, staring at. It's just the cosmetics. But let's look at some of the menus here. Let's go over here and hit some menus really quick. There's a little button here. Let's see the menus. As you can see right here, it has a black equalizer. That's pretty cool, which you can adjust your black digital levels. It had 144 hertz refresh rate. It does have a FreeSync. However, I'm using a GeForce RTX 2080, so therefore I won't be able to utilize that. Now let's go to the menus again. There's the game mode, 144 hertz, black equalizer to 13, respawn time standard, FreeSync it's off, low input lag it's on, screen size wide. You can save those settings to get the information. System, local dimming, automatic. Volume it's 50, lighting it's off. DisplayPort version 1.2. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to try Euro Truck Simulator with my racing wheel here. I'll turn the lights on so you guys can see how it looks with some of the video games. I'm gonna throw some video games in there for you, like a Battlefield. First we're gonna start with the Euro Truck Simulator, and then I'm gonna jump into Battlefield and Call of Duty Black Ops 4, just to see how it runs. All right, so I got the Euro Truck Simulator 2 right now connected on, and we're gonna try it out. I got my racing wheel right over here. There it is. I'm gonna try to back up a little bit. Oh, this is amazing, dude. All right, so man, this just looks amazing. The amount of real estate that you have, dude, it's pretty darn outstanding. Look at this, the amount of view that you have. So right off the bat, you know, this is really for simulators. Like this monitor, if you are somebody who is a racer simulator, who's into racing simulators, who's into flight simulators, any type of a simulator, especially racing simulators, as you will see, this is a must-have. This is just bananas. I mean, the amount of real estate that you have is just amazing. Like I see everything when I'm driving now, you know what I mean, and everything looks better. It feels better, you know. Here, let me show you. Remember, I'm using a one hand to do this, so it's gonna be a bit tricky. I'm gonna do my damn best here to just give you guys an example. I know I should have used a tripod. I know. It's okay, guys. You can hit that dislike because I didn't use a tripod. You got my permission. All right, so here we go. Oh, this is perfect for racing. And honestly, main reason why I got this monitor was because of the simulations. This is just perfect, dude. I mean, you see everything, just like in real life, dude. This is just great. If you love Euro Truck Simulator and, you know, you want to get into this, I'm telling you, you must try this. Let me give you a little better viewing angle. Oh yeah, this is much better, dude. Here, I'm trying to give you guys as best possible angle as I can here. And let me tell you, the colors look exactly the same as you would expect from the quantum dot television or a monitor. The colors really pop, man. This is just beautiful. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you something else. This is a Euro Truck Simulator. Let's do a Battlefield. I know you guys want to see a Battlefield. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the battlefield. So let's do that real quick. Just to show you sheer size, look at my keyboard, look at my hand, and this is a pretty big keyboard. And look at my 27-inch iMac. And look at this racing wheel, and just look at the sheer size of this thing. And my camera, it's really not doing it justice just how wide this is. I've seen people buy two of these, and I'm like, dude, are you insane? If you buy two of these, then you're gonna be constantly going like this, left and right, left and right, left and right. It would be an overkill. Even this right here, it's a overkill. If you put two of these, that's 100-inch from one end to the other. This is more than enough, guys. All right, let's jump into Battlefield. Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5. All right, so there's Battlefield 5. There's my Aurora Alienware desktop. You can hear it running because, this is a very demanding game. I gotta tell you, man, I'm really impressed with the color and the viewing angle because it's curved. It's. I really wasn't expecting to. How should I say this? I'm surprised by the color, and a lot of other YouTubers kept saying that the color really looks great, but it should look great because it's a quantum dots. It's a QLED monitor. All right, so let's play a game. Let's just choose like a single player. I'm not gonna do a multiplayer. We'll just do a single player really quick, and then let me show it to you. I mean, this thing is just bananas. You have to see this in person, guys. I mean, I'm really not doing it justice here with a camera. I'm doing my best here with a camera to show it to you so you guys can see it. But trust me, it looks great. All right, let's play a couple of games, shall we? Now, when there's a cutscene, the screen will show up in just one 16:9 ratio. And you're gonna not see nothing here. You're not gonna see nothing here. But as soon as the cutscene is finished, then you're gonna get to see the entire screen. Oh, this is bananas, dude. This is just simply bananas. Oh my goodness, guys. Holy shit. Damn. This is crazy, man. This is just, whoa. Whoa, man. Damn. God. This is crazy, dude. And it runs really smooth. Look at this. Look at my mouse. And just look how smooth that is, bro. I'm trying, dude. I need to like move my camera like behind me or something, dude. This is like ridiculous. I mean, look at this, bro. Yes, it does support HDR, but I don't recommend that you use the HDR. If you want to use HDR, you can use HDR. But this just looks bananas, man. This just looks bananas. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Wow. I've been using the word bananas a lot lately. By the way, I do eat bananas, so sue me. I don't care. I love bananas, so people can kiss my ass. I eat bananas, all right? Ned, this is amazing, man. This is, listen, the one thing that I'm really blown away is, guys, is the sheer quality of this monitor. Like, the detail, the color, the color really pops, man. This blows away the BenQ. Like that BenQ is good. Don't get me wrong. That BenQ, it's good. It's a 10-bit monitor. I like him. It's a good 4K monitor. Okay. Let me repeat that one more time. It's a good 4K monitor, 32 inch. But man, when you compare it to this is like on a whole new level experience, dude. And yeah, it's hard to go back to. Let's say I want to go back to my BenQ. It's hard to go back to BenQ, and I know the BenQ is 4K, and this is only 1080, 3840 by 1080. I get that, but let me tell you something, man. The quantum dot that's built in this monitor and the color accuracy here, it's really amazing, man. Look how smooth that is, man. Like very smooth. On my next video tomorrow, I'm gonna put my tripod behind me and I'm gonna try to position it kind of like this so you guys can see a little bit better, or maybe like this, you know. But it's just bananas, man. Here, I need like a IMAX widescreen camera or some shit, man. This is just crazy. Hold on. Oh, dude, this is smooth. You guys are gonna love playing Battlefield on this baby. You know. Again, let me repeat it one more time, for the record. The BenQ 32 vertical alignment panel and even twisted pneumatic panel 27 inch are good 4K 10-bit monitor. This is not a 10-bit monitor. This is sRGB. Okay. The BenQ, it's a 10-bit monitor, so just want to clarify that. But there's something about this monitor is the real estate. You know, the quantum dot color, it's really beautiful. The color pops on this. You're gonna get a really good color gamut on this monitor. I know it's sRGB. I know it's not 10-bit. I get it. But you're still gonna get a good color gamut. Color gamut. What is the color gamut? It's a measurement of color, spectrum of colors. It does have quantum dots, so you're really gonna enjoy the color on this monitor. And man, if you have a PC like I do, I have two of them, and you got RTX 2080 and 2070, you owe it to yourself to try this monitor, man. Now, granted, these are just my first impressions. I'm going to spend a lot of time on this monitor. You know, I'm going to do all kinds of different things on it. I'll do a live stream. I'll have you guys ask a bunch of questions about this. Send in requests on this video, you guys. What I want you to do, honestly, on this video, send in requests. What do you want to see? You can, sure, give your opinions on it, whatever, doesn't matter. But I want you guys to give me the requests. Like, what do you want to see? What do you want me to try? What do you want me to test? I'm available next 3-4 days. Tell me, what do you want me to test on this monitor? Put in the request. I'll look in the request, and I'm going to try to do my best to deliver on that. But this is just bananas, man. This is just pure bananas. Wow, man. And look, I'm getting 78 to the 80 frames per second. 80 frames per second, dude. That's pretty darn good, man. 70 to 80 frames per second. That's pretty darn good, man. Oh, shit, man. This is perfect for these types of games. You're going to get such a great real estate here playing those types of games, man. This is amazing. Oh, man. I'm really having a difficult time trying to find a good angle, man. This is just... man. Because you guys have no idea, man. This is 50-inch, 49-inch. It's really, like, ridiculously wide. Until you actually see this in person, it's difficult for you to, even through this video, to just to imagine just how ridiculously wide this thing is. When I say this is like ridiculously wide and it's taking my entire table, I'm not kidding, dude. Like, it's totally ridiculous. All right, let's try another game really quick, shall we? This is Madden 19, and damn, man.
and the Los Angeles Rams. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 53. For the call, let's go to Atlanta, as it is my pleasure to hand it over to Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Oh man, hold on. This just looks amazing, man. Look at this.
I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, this Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter, the cameras get
Wow,
bigger.
man. This is the way you should play the Madden. This is the way you should play these sports games. My first impressions are really amazing, guys. Yes, you're gonna need a beefy PC. You know, you shouldn't be purchasing this monitor unless you got a really good PC, a beefy PC. But man, I'm really impressed with the colors. I'm impressed so far. First impressions are really important, and first impressions, what I'm seeing here, are pretty darn good, man. And the color is the one thing that's gonna caught your attention. You're gonna notice the color. It's really darn good, man, on this monitor. And when I say really good, I mean really good. Also, the viewing angles are pretty good too. That's another thing I realized. You know, I'm doing my best from this angle to show it to you, but you guys, you have to see this in person to like truly appreciate like how good this is. Like you got to see this monitor in person. I wish that you guys could be here with me just to see how good this is. Like I said, you guys can ask me any questions in next 3 4 days. Send a request. What do you want me to test? What do you want to see? My impressions so far are pretty darn good, and that's saying a lot.
This Super Bowl with an onside kick.
Obviously, I can't play this game because I don't have my, I'm holding with one hand, so I can't play it. All right, so what you're looking at here, it's a Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we're gonna fire this up. We're gonna start the game. We're gonna continue, but man, no matter what you play, no matter what you throw at this monitor, everything just looks better, man. You get that nice field of view, and it's just better, man. Trust me. And that curvature makes it look even better. I know it's difficult for you guys to kind of like get the vision that I'm seeing in person versus the video, but you'll just have to trust me. My first impressions are this is really amazing. Wow. Look at this, man. And look how fast it is, dude. Look at that. Hold on a second. 112. I'm getting 112 frames per second. 112 frames per second, dude. It's just bananas, man. Look at this. It's crazy. It, I'm really having a difficult time trying to grab an angle here, but you'll just have to trust me, man. This looks amazing. Not only do you get 32 by 9, but at the same time you get this ridiculous real estate, man. This ridiculous real estate that is just perfect for gaming. Now, is this good for video editing? I don't know. I mean, you can video edit on this thing for sure. You can use this as also a music editor as well. I think you can do a lot of things with this monitor, from gaming, video editing, and other things. And I think this is the main reason why it costs so much, because you're getting a lot of these different accolades on this monitor. And it's really good, guys. It's really good. and it's fast. You're not going to have any input lag. You're not going to have any issues or problems. And it's just going to be a more immersive experience, especially if you got a really good speakers. All right. Okay. It just looks nice, man. Here, maybe I can give you a better look at that. 110. 100 frames per second, dude. Just looks amazing. Nice. Cool. All right, guys. So there you have it. It's been half an hour. I did show you the box, and I didn't want to go through the whole process of unboxing and setup because I only have one hand to hold this camera with. I don't have the ability to both at the same time. What I mean by that, sure, of course I have two hands, but I can only hold the camera with one hand. It's what I mean. And if I had someone there to help me out, I'm alone. I don't have anyone to help me out to hold the camera for me. Yes, I can use a tripod, but still, it's kind of like constantly I have to change an angle. But if I had somebody to hold the camera for me, I would have been able to, show you step by step on how I unboxed it. But the unboxing of this thing and setting it up, it's pain. But that pain pays off once you get to see the experience. There's a reward on unboxing it, setting it up. So remember, tomorrow, guys, you send me requests. Let me know on this video, what do you want me to do regarding this monitor? What do you want me to test? Ask me any questions, stuff like that. I hope this video gives you some little look, first impression on how I feel about the monitor. Remember, I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody who wants to give you unbiased consumer point of view. I'm not sponsored, and Samsung's not sponsoring me with this. This is just me giving you a independent, unbiased consumer point of view. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I did promise you I was going to do it 30 minutes, half an hour. So there you go. I'll see you guys today and tomorrow and the next day. There'll be plenty of videos of this monitor. I'll answer all the questions you guys have regarding this. And I'm going to try to do it from a different angle like this next time. I swear to you, it'll be from this angle next time. You guys will see it like from this angle. I'm going to do a little, Christopher Nolan wide shot angle so you guys can see everything. Okay, it's not going to be like Saving Private Ryan, moving camera like I'm right now. It's going to be a fixed camera with much better lighting and everything on a wide shot like this. Okay, so thank you for watching. By the way, this wallpaper, it's a Skyrim. Yes, I do have a Skyrim 5. I will test the Skyrim 5. I will test a bunch of different games on the PC. And I'm also going to try to connect my other computer and my console to see, can I multitask? How well does it run when it's being multitasked, when you have other picture-in-picture, when you have other devices connected to it and stuff like that. So like I said, leave the questions down below. Request, what do you want me to do? What do you want to see? I'll be more than happy to do it for you guys.